Alright, so it's the next night. I got her blocked up. I'm going to block it on the frame, so when I let the jack down, the rear differential comes down, and that way I can put it in neutral and then spin the pod around to weld it on both sides, so it's super strong. Alright, let's give her down here and see what happens. This may end badly. Let's see what happens. I'll stay from underneath it. Oh, I guess we're good. We're just going to leave the jack under there for safety, just in case. Not underneath. Get it under there somewhere. I didn't like the way she rolled around there. Right in there. That way it's extra safe, can't fall on me. Let's crawl under there and look what we got. Alright, so crawled underneath and you can see the condition of this thing. You know, it could be fixed, but ain't gonna be me. There's a hole in the rocker right there, and then there's no rocker panels up there, and if you look close at the front, the frame is let me see if I can point to it, like right in this area right here. Let's see if I can zoom in on it for you guys. The frame is rotten right out. I'll just go up there and have a look at it in a second. Anyway, let's get the rear cover off this thing and have a look-see underneath. I don't really care if the rear brake line blows. It's right on the top of that anyway. I might cut it off. I don't need that. If there was a way to raise those air shocks, I'm going to do it. Get less weight on the back. It'll burn out better. Okay. Sketchy. Alright, we're at the front. You can see the frame is rotted out here on both sides of the front. No rockers left in it. You know, well, the car was in really good shape when I got it, but after a few winters, that's what it does. Anyway, it could be fixed, but ain't gonna be by me. So, look, it's got a cat on there, so it's not really straight piped. Well, actually, the other side doesn't have a cat, so I only ever had one converter on this car. Let's get the cover off. Okay, got all the bolts out. I should have brought my air ratchet home. Let's slowly get this off. Let's see what we got underneath. Well, the fluid's not too dirty, which is a good sign. But we don't really care if it's a good sign or not. The bearings are had it. I don't care. Oh, let's see what kind of mess we got in here. Oh, don't fall in the pan. Alright. Okay. I can tell that's original. It's still got the gasket on it. Alright. Decent. Alright, so this is probably going to take a couple nights. I got it in neutral right now, and this is what I was trying to do, so I could spin it. I'm going to weld those spider gears up. Because right now, it's a non-posy. What we're going to do, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'll come here with my MIG welder. I'm going to weld in between these two gears right here. Welding these two gears. And between these two gears, I'm going to fill that right up. And you can even weld between if you want to. Then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to weld the other side. This will be a solid, full posy track. But first, we're going to come back and clean all the oil out of there. Then we're going to try to pack some kind of. Wow, it doesn't really matter in this one, I guess. I want to keep the slag from getting in all over the place. So I'll have to pick up some brake clean. I think I got some old stuff here somewhere. Actually, it probably wouldn't really matter if it caught fire under here. Oh look, we moved the brake line. It started leaking. Well, that's alright. We don't need the rear brakes anyway. That's even better. One less thing to do. Alright, so it's the next night, and I have to do this in stages because I got 5 kids. So we're going to take the MIG welder, we're going to weld in between these two right here. We're going to stay away from that horseshoe clip just in case we want to take the rear end apart. And I'm not getting any. This won't weld anyway, so I'm not going to put the weld up in here. I'm going to fill these two gears in. Here, 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 and then I'm going to flip it over, do the same thing. Just in case I needed to take this apart someday for whatever reason. You never know. So, let's get to it. Now if this car was going down the road, I would have packed this full of wet rags and everything, but since going for a burnout competition, it's probably never going to see it. I'm going to wait till it cools down and knock some of that splatter off with a wire brush, and then we're going to put the diff cover back on and fill her up and test her out. Alright, she's test drive time. I'll tell my wife. Whoops. Alright guys, I said that was a pretty successful test run. There's grass all over the place. I'm not sure how I'm going to cover this up before the wife gets home. She gets home about 20 minutes I think, so yeah, I don't know if she'll notice or not. Hopefully not. Don't tell her. Anyway, stay tuned for the next installment. I'm going to friggin' paint this car and we're going to clean the garbage out of it, and I don't know what else we can do. Add wings maybe? What do you think? Anyway guys, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And we're going to see you at Wheels on the Bay. Keep watching.